Hi, my name's Dennis, and I've been a gardener for about 50 years, and tending and caring for plants have taught me some things I'd like to share with you about growing high quality vegetables, fruits, and medicinal herbs. So thank you for coming, and welcome to my garden. So here's a good example of several fennel plants that need some work. It's October, we're going into the winter. They need to be trimmed up in order that they can grow and expand their bulbs. So we're going to begin by looking and seeing where the stalk is, because we don't want to cut through the stalk when we're doing this work. And here's my stalk right there. And these lower leaves here, these little bulblets, they need to be taken off in order that this larger bulb can expand. So I'm just going to go right underneath that one and just nick it. I'll take that little guy off of there, and that can be used. So what happens now is I see that here's another stalk of this little guy. It's kind of crowding that. Fennel don't mind being crowded a little bit in their root, but they don't like being crowded in the bulb. They will tend to rot. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to do the same thing. I'll just nick this a little bit at the bottom. And we see that comes off very cleanly. So already this area looks a little cleaner. So when the rains come, we won't have such danger of rot. Now I have a very nice looking young fennel that can grow as much as it wishes. This fennel will expand with little bulblets inside every leaf. We're going to harvest it leaf by leaf by leaf throughout the winter and have fennel for the whole season. The idea behind the artisanal approach is a very slow, very sequential harvesting, so that out of one sowing of plant we can get a whole season of fennel. And now these little side shoots, they're kind of small, but they'll grow, and in 2 weeks I'll take them. And then there'll be another one inside this leaf and another one inside that leaf. By March, this stalk will have many, many leaf scars on it and be long with a big fennel bulb on the top of it. So here's a fennel patch. The bed's about 3.5 feet wide. There's about 18 fennel plants in that spot. Small does not necessarily mean less. It's just the vegetables have to be tended. I can go through today and do that kind of harvesting and get a full 2 days of fennel for the soup pot, and the plants are still out here growing. One word about fennel and overwintering vegetables in general. The big enemy of overwintering vegetables is moisture. Something like this, a little leaf like that, taking that off of there. That leaf is sitting on the ground. And all we need to have is a rain, and it will rot, and then rot that one, and pretty soon you have no fennel. When they're small like this, there's an easy remedy. We go down to the river and get these very smooth, beautiful rocks. And if I lift these 2 fennel plants up here and insert that rock, the stems are lifted off of the ground, and the next shoots that come out of there will not be against the ground and rot. So I'm trimming the fennel, giving it a little support. The same goes true for lettuces. The same is true for cabbages. You have to take the bottom leaves off, or else when they touch the ground, that's when the rot starts. So here we are after trimming the fennel bed, and this is the result. Nice handful of small fennels that'll make a meal. And there's a lot more to come because the plants are still out there growing.